I'm gonna try to catch it with my hand. Come here, come here. I'm touching it right now. What's going on, everyone? NuttyNu here, and today we're headed out to Russian River. It's a hot spot for salmon fishing right now. The reds or the sockeye salmons are running right now. So it's kind of located near Copper Landing. It's kind of past, almost near Saldana, but not quite there yet. So we call it Cooper Landing, and south of Anchorage. So today I'm headed there by myself. It's 6:37 p.m. June 10th, and opening day is June 11th. So it opens at midnight, and I think it might be packed, but I could be wrong, but it might be packed. It is a Sunday night, so opening day is tomorrow, the 11th, on a Monday. So hopefully it's not too packed, but usually Russian River is known for its fishing, its combat fishing. And if you don't know what combat fishing is, it basically means that you're basically like fishing with tons of fishermen or fisherwomen, and you guys are like next to each other, like side by side, and like people have got injured from like fishing piers, like fishing going up their eyes, not their eyes, but their ears and stuff like that. So Alaska is used to combat fishing, is what we call it. So today I'm gonna head out there and we're gonna go check it out, see how it is, go do some combat fishing, and hopefully we can get some fish. Usually when they first open, they usually there's a good runs. Usually the first run, we call it, it's a good amount of, it's a good turnout. So I'm gonna take you guys out there, and by no means I'm not a professional fisherman. I don't fish a lot. The only time I do fishing in Alaska is when the reds are running at Russian Rivers, because that's the only place that I really enjoy doing salmon fishing. Everywhere else I don't really like to do it, or I just don't have the time to commit to do it. I just like to go to Russian River, get myself some fish, and get it over with. So enough chattering, let's go to Russian River. So we just entered the small town called Cooper Landing, and this is where we're gonna be fishing at. Lots of tourists and other fishing charter company around this area. But I'm gonna show you guys Russian River, and where is the parking lot that I'm entering to, and where I'm going to go park. And then once we get there, I'll show you guys my little sweet spot for the fishing spots. I think a lot of these folks are also going to go fishing, so we'll see what happens. It should be a good amount of people today, because tomorrow is opening day, which is in 3-4 hours, I believe. 8:30 p.m. right now, and still plenty of daylight in Alaska. So once you get to those cabins, you know that the park is getting close, which is right around this corner here shortly. And if you're heading down south, it's gonna be on your left hand side. And there it is, everybody's going into it right now. You see all these cars? So it's called Russian River Lake Trail, and you can see these people right here. They're all turning into the hot spot. So we're gonna go on the right lane. Oh, it's not that bad at all, actually. Perfect. So it's gonna cost us about 12 bucks. I think last time it was about 12 bucks per day. And what are you doing, buddy? Jeez. Oregon people. Look at these. Yeah, so it's about 12 bucks. So they have a day parking, which is like 12 hours of day parking, and runs about $12 or something along that price range. So we're gonna pay for that, and then it's only 8:36 p.m. right now, so I'll probably go take a quick nap. If not, I'll probably get suited up and just go to the river and just go check it out. Maybe film some footage, go from there. News, guys, we got some really bad news. So they have a sign that says the campground is full, so I think we might be out of luck. This really sucks, but it happens. Like I said, they're very limited on parking. They're not limited on parking, they just have a good amount of parking, and there's just a lot of people that come out here and fish, especially for opening day. I think we might have a spot. This guy just got himself a parking spot, so I think we might be good. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Are you guys full?
For camping?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Well, for day parking though.
Oh, for day parking, no, we got plenty of spots.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, what do you know which parking lot you want to go to?
I want to go to Grayling.
Grayling, yep, we can do that for you. And I already got your license plate. It's going to be $11.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to go. You know where to go?
Thank you. Yep.
Awesome. Have a good one.
Thank you. So their campgrounds were full. So if you were camping like the night and stuff, it's full. But they have plenty of day parking. So once you get here, this is what they give you. They have different section of parking lots. So they have like this section, and then like quarter mile or half mile away they have a different parking lots. So they have multiple parking lots, and they call it different name, like different names. And usually they call it like some kind of name that relates to fish, like red parking, pink salmon parking. The one I'm going to is called grayling parking. Grayling is actually a type of fish, if you guys don't know what that is. So grayling parking, and so for 11 bucks I have a 12-hour parking. So my checkout time is 9 a.m. so I have till 9 a.m. to get my fish. If I don't get my fish at 9 a.m. I'll probably have to come back here and buy another parking ticket. But whatever. If we don't catch any fish, I'm totally fine with it, man. This is better than being home right now. So okay, so this is grayling parking. It's kind of far out from the entrance, but this is where my brother has shown me where to go to, and it's been a really great spot that I've been going to. And let's get right into it. So let's go find the closest parking lot to this bathroom here, because we can get right into it. So let's park right here. I just got done getting ready. I'm gonna show you guys all my quick gear here. I have a basic fishing rod. This is just a regular ugly stick, nothing crazy. I'm running 30-pound line with a 40-pound leader. These are called Russian River flies. Basic fishing vest. I have a set of pliers, a bag. This little bag here has all my my hooks, Russian River flies. I think there's about 20 of them in there. Make sure you have a lot, because sometimes your string or your line does get torn up. And then I have in here some swivels. These are basically to connect your main line to your leader. And then also I have these little split shots, which are what we recommend. I usually use about 3 or 4 depending on how fast the current is. I'm also wearing a full set of waders. These guys goes all the way up to your chest. And then just your regular dowel rod. What's up? Oh, where'd you go? There it is. Where you go, squirrel? There's a squirrel right there. Alright guys, so we're gonna head out to the Russian River. So here's a little map. So we are here right now, and where we're gonna go to is we're gonna head out to this little area here, Angler's Trail. So we're gonna go fish right here. This is where we're gonna fish at. This is basically, we're fishing here. We parked here, and the entrance was way over here. Once you get down from those steps, you basically enter this little trail right here, and the Russian River is like right there, like 50 feet away from us, and you can literally start fishing, or you can take the right. So we take this right here. It's gonna go towards that little Angler's Trail I showed you guys earlier. All right guys, so I forgot something. So you know that little area section where I showed you guys on the map at the end of the trail? That's actually called the sanctuary. And the sanctuary is usually where it has all the fish, and I believe that's not open yet, but we're gonna go check it out. I sent a text message to my brother who fish shares a lot, so he knows a lot about the stuff, but I'm positive that the sanctuary is not open yet, especially on opening day. But we're just gonna go check out the sanctuary, and I'll show you guys what it looks like, because usually when that sanctuary is open, that's where most of everybody's over there. That's usually where I caught all my fish last year. And we're actually pulling up to it right now. Okay, so this is the end of that little trail here, and this is what they call the sanctuary, and this is where they protect all the fishes. And I believe it's closed, because if it wasn't closed, I'm pretty sure this would be the hot spot for everybody to be here till opening day. So yeah, yep, looks like it's closed. So this is the sanctuary. So let's take a look here. Sanctuary. Yeah, it's closed, I think. Closed to sport fishing until July 15th, but maybe open early by emergency order. Okay, so it is closed till July 15th, so we cannot fish here. So I also didn't have any polarized glass. Usually when you're out fishing, they make these special glasses called polarized glass, and it basically like deflects the flares and sun flare or the glare on the water, and you can actually see through the water and see what the fishes are. So I'm actually wearing Crime Ski's designer's glass, because it's actually polarized. So shout out to Kransky for making his shit polarized. Now I can see through the water, but I don't see any fish yet, so we'll probably go back up and we'll just wait. There should be fish, man. It's opening day in like T-minus 4 hours. 9:31 p.m. Little dolly trout right there. Hopefully you guys can see it. Right there. Can you see it? The fish is right there, swimming. It's a little dolly trout. I'm probably catch it with my bare hands right now. Holy smoke, it's right there. Let me try to catch it with my hands. Come here. Come here. Holy smoke. It's right there. What's that? I think that's a salmon. I think that's a salmon. Is that a salmon or a trout? Oh my gosh. It's right there. Look at that. It's 1 feet away from me. Just swimming. How amazing is that? I think that's a little dolly trout. It's about 12 inches. I'm gonna try to catch it with my hand. Come here. Come here. I'm touching it right now. Holy smoke. It's a trout. It's a trout. I just grabbed that big old trout with my hand. Holy smoke. I could have pulled it out of the water, but I didn't want to. So right now it's 10:30 p.m. We have about 1.5 hours before opening day in Russian River. We have quite a few people here already. We got some people over there. Good amount of people right here. But honestly, this is nothing. This is just the beginning of combat fishing in Alaska. I'm going to show you guys how I tie my fishing hooks. So basically, it loops inside like that. You make a little bend like that. It goes around like that, and then you turn it like that a few times. I usually do about 4 or 5 turns. Once you have it like this, once it's been turned like that, you bring this little loop back like this, and it goes into the little hole right here. You guys see that? It goes in there, and you basically pull this guy, pull it like that. Oh, sorry about that. You pull this in right here, and what I usually do is I get a pair of pliers. To go like this. You see that? Right there. And that's about it. And what you can do next is you can just cut off this excess. Perfect. I have a new leader. So the leader, and usually I'll make it about maybe like 4 feet long. 10:41 p.m. June 10th, Russian River. 11:12 June 10th, Russian River. It's midnight. First cast. First cast. Let's see who catches it first. There they go. These guys are fishing Russian River. Sockeye Reds. Uh-oh, uh-oh. The guy in the blue right there got his stuck already. There's a little nice,
One eternity later.
Currently 10 a.m. I've been fishing out here. I've been out here for about 13 hours. I'm actually, my parking permit has actually been expired, but I finally just caught 2 fish after 12 hours. Look at that, just 2 fish. I just need to get 1 more before I limit out. I did catch a few earlier, but they were all like snags and they all got lost. But it's been pretty good. I'm gonna try to stay for another hour or so and try to get 1 more. If I don't get 1 more in the next hour or so, then I'm just gonna head home. pretty satisfied with just 2 fish right now. Alright guys, so these are the fish from the expedition at Russian River. These are the sockeye red salmons. Pretty nice. I got 2 males and 1 female. They're quite a good size, about maybe 20-25 inches I think. So this one is nicely colored. I didn't see the colors on that one. And then here's another one. Ooh, that's a nice one too. Let me lay these out for y'all. This is the biggest one so far, I think. And this one here was the female. Oh, this one's big too. So if you guys are new to fishing, so the way you can tell if it's a male or female is you can tell by the tip of the mouth. So you see how this top end doesn't curve down. This one's a female. And then you can also see how this one, I believe this one's a female, but this one's the male, because you can see how his top nose has an arc like a bird beak. So that's how you know if they're male or female. And then once you cut them up, mostly the females, they always have eggs, because that's the purpose of them coming back towards the river, because they're coming to get spawn. Oh, and what is this? I did not catch this, but I was planning to drink this, but didn't have time to drink it. But yes, this is our Russian River red salmon, fresh in Alaska. We'll be cooking them tonight.